Kings of Fortunes. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's look into the book The 48 Laws of Power. The 48 Laws of Power is a book written by Robert Greene and first published in 1998. The book is a best-selling self-help and psychology book, which discusses 48 laws that one can use to gain and maintain power in relationships, at work, and in society. Some of the laws discussed in the book include never outshine the master, play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following, and conceal your intentions. The book has been both praised and criticized for its controversial and Machiavellian ideas. The 48 Laws of Power is divided into 3 parts, each containing 16 laws. The laws in Part 1 of the 48 Laws of Power, which deal with the acquisition of power. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Avoid making your superiors feel inferior or threatened by your abilities. Instead, make them look good, and you will be rewarded. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies, use rivals as a source of inspiration and motivation. They can help you to improve and become stronger. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Keep your true goals and motivations hidden from others. When they don't know what you're up to, they can't stop you or use your plans against you. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Speak only when it is necessary and avoid revealing too much information. When you keep your thoughts to yourself, others are more likely to believe you have something valuable to hide. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Protect and maintain your reputation at all costs. Your reputation is a powerful tool for gaining power and influence. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. Being noticed and remembered is crucial for gaining power. Seek out new opportunities and make sure you're always in the spotlight. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Use the efforts of others to your advantage. Make sure you're seen as the one responsible for their successes. Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Make it easy for others to come to you. When they initiate contact, it gives you an upper hand. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Actions speak louder than words. Let your actions do the talking and avoid getting caught up in pointless arguments. Law 10. Infection. Avoid stepping on toes and rubbing people the wrong way. Avoid making enemies by being tactful and considerate. Keep the peace and maintain good relationships with those around you. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Make sure the people around you rely on you for something. When they're dependent on you, they're less likely to turn against you. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Use honesty and generosity strategically. They can disarm your victims and make them more susceptible to manipulation. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest. Make sure that when you're asking for help, the other person will gain something from it. Law 14. Pose as a friend. Work as a spy. Gather information by posing as a friend. When people trust you, they're more likely to reveal their secrets. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. When you defeat an enemy, make sure they're never able to come back. Finish them off completely. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. When you're not around, people will remember and appreciate you more. Use absence strategically to boost your reputation. The laws in Part 2 of the 48 Laws of Power, which deal with the maintenance of power. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Keep your enemies and rivals off balance by creating an atmosphere of uncertainty. When they don't know what you're going to do next, they're less likely to act against you. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Avoid becoming isolated and build a network of allies. Surround yourself with people who can help you achieve your goals. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Be aware of the people you're interacting with and make sure you understand their motivations and goals. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Avoid making commitments that limit your options. Keep your options open so you can take advantage of any opportunities that come your way. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Feign ignorance or weakness to trick others into underestimating you. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. Use your opponent's strengths against them by feigning weakness and encouraging them to underestimate you. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Focus your efforts on one key area or goal, rather than spreading yourself too thin. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Learn how to navigate the politics of a court or organization to gain influence and power. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Continuously reinvent yourself to stay relevant and maintain your power. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Avoid getting caught up in the dirty work and maintain a good reputation. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. Use people's desire to believe in something to create a loyal following. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. When you take action, do it with confidence and decisiveness. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Think through all the possible consequences of your actions and plan accordingly. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Make it seem like your successes come easily to you, so others will underestimate the effort you put in. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Control the options available to others, so they're more likely to make decisions that benefit you. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Appeal to people's hopes and desires to gain their support. The laws in Part 3 of the 48 Laws of Power, which deal with the loss of power. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Understand and exploit the vulnerabilities of those around you. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Conduct yourself with confidence and authority to command respect. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Timing is crucial for success. Know when to act and when to wait. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. Don't waste time and energy on things that are out of reach. Instead, focus on what you can attain. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Use spectacle and drama to create a sense of awe and draw attention to yourself. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. Conform outwardly while remaining true to your own beliefs. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Create chaos and confusion to take advantage of the resulting opportunities. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Never accept something for nothing. There's always a hidden cost. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Don't try to fill the shoes of a powerful predecessor. Instead, create your own path. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Target the key individuals who hold power in a group to weaken it as a whole. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Use persuasion and manipulation to influence the thoughts and emotions of others. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Use the mirror effect to deflect blame and anger back onto the person who's trying to use it against you. Law 45. Preach the need for change. Never reform. Create a sense of urgency for change, but be careful not to alienate people by pushing for too much reform too quickly. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Don't make yourself seem too perfect. It will make people suspicious and resentful. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop, know when to stop pushing for more, and be content with what you've achieved. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Remain adaptable and fluid in order to avoid being predictable and vulnerable. The 48 Laws of Power ends with a reflection on the nature of power and the lessons that can be learned from the laws outlined in the book. The author, Robert Greene, stresses the importance of understanding the laws and using them with caution and ethical consideration. He also emphasizes that power is not an end in itself, but rather a means to an end. He encourages readers to use their newfound understanding of power to achieve their goals and create a better world for themselves and others. In the end, the book also encourages readers to be aware of the laws and to use them with caution and ethical consideration, as the laws are not meant to be followed blindly. The laws are a reflection of how people throughout history have used them,